Yo guys, Floopes 100 here. Going to be doing a review for Oreimo. Going to be reviewing all of Oreimo, the OVA, Oreimo 1 and 2, you know, everything, the whole shebang. So just going to give my quick character introductions. Karino, who is Kasuke's sister. She's a popular student who is a secret otaku. She loves animes, plays lots of Eroge games, which are 18 plus games. One of the ones that she really likes is, well, her main ones are like little sister games where the big brothers do things to little sisters, and yeah. Anyway, she really likes the anime Meru Meru, and she really dislikes Minami, who is Kasuke's childhood friend. Kasuke, Karino's brother, he's an average guy who says he really hates his sister, but he'll pretty much do anything to see her happy. Ayase, Karino's best friend, she really dislikes otakus, and then she doesn't approve of Karino's hobby at first, but it slowly grows as the story goes on. Kiriniko, Karino's otaku best friend, Karino refers to her as the Black One. Karino really enjoys the anime Mashira. Sari, she's a girl who has two personalities. She has the like otaku side, who really loves anime, and the like this prim, proper, ladylike, fancy smancy kind of like person that you don't see a whole lot throughout the anime. You see more the otaku side of her, but it's there. And then you have Minami, who, like I said earlier, is Kasuke's best friend. And her and Karino don't get along very well because, well, I'm about to get into that, really. Story, okay, starting from the top, Karino, I wouldn't say Karino, but Karino and Mizuki don't get along. They haven't really spoke to each other in a long time. So one day, Mizuki accidentally bumps into Karino, which causes her to dump her bag, and that dumps an Eroge out of her bag. That is it starts like a chain of events, because that night she comes in his room and wakes him up, drags him to her room to show him her anime collection, which, you know, he's like, oh my god, like, you know, you've been hiding this big secret and yada yada. It's like, she wants to like get him involved in her life because she wants him to play like these Eroge games so she can actually talk to somebody about them, because she's kept it a secret. So then he kind of suggests, you know, you need to make friends that you can discuss this with. She does an online meets people. This is where Kiriniko and Sari come in. They talk, and, you know, they become best friends. They hang out all the time, and then, you know, you see Karino's and Kasuke's relationship slowly build up over time. A few bumps in a road, and, you know, they're siblings and whatnot, but you see them build up, and then you finally, you know, there's this point where he dates Kiriniko because they get along really well, and Karino's not happy about it at all. It's obvious. And then, you know, you're kind of wondering why, and there's a lot of like cute moments in the story where you can kind of tell that there's like this like feeling between them in a sense. Like, I know that sounds weird, but trust me, it gets weirder. So Kiriniko breaks up with him. Karino actually goes out and finds her because she moves away. Well, they think she moves far away, but she really doesn't. But they go out and find her because Karino like really feels bad for her brother. So she finds him, or finds her. The whole, like, not a whole lot happens as far as like they don't get back together, but Karino is forced to acknowledge that she has like this like deep kind of feeling for her brother, and yeah. So it goes on from there to at the end of the anime, not talking about the OVAs, of the actual anime, the 13 episode, this is Oreimo 2. At the end of the 13 episodes, she shows him a box in her room that he previously hadn't really seen a whole lot of, has like an MP3 player and some other stuff and an album that he didn't get to see. In the album is pictures of him from like a little kid growing going up, and they listened to some of her what was it, like diaries, so to say, like recordings on the MP3 player, talking about her brother and how much like basically how much she cared for him and all this stuff and missed him. And then that's the end of the anime part, like actually series, and then you see the OVAs where Kasuke's actually, he turns down Kuroniko and goes, like, meets up with Kurino, like, takes her out on a date, and then confesses his love to her, and they decide, okay, we're gonna date, and he buys her like this ring for Christmas that she had wanted the previous Christmas that he couldn't afford it, but he remembered, and that was like a really touching feeling for her. So they kind of get together, and then this whole shit goes happen with Minami because she's like trying to say, you can't do this, it's not right, yada yada yada. And then her and Kurino get into this like big fight, and like I'm talking like fist fight, like they're actually physically fighting each other, and he breaks them up, and etc. etc. So then Kurino's like, they go to like, okay, it gets really weird. Like I didn't understand what was going on at first, but they go to like this, they go to a church, and she's saying that she can't go out with him right now. She wants to wait until after she graduates, and then she wants to date him. It's really weird. I will admit that is really weird, but the anime is so good. The story is so good. At the end, he actually gives her a kiss on the cheek, and that's how it kind of ends, because she runs off, and they're just like, hey, come on, come on. And, yeah. Anyway, though, story-wise, I gave it a 9.0 out of 10, because the story was really good. The animation was animation-wise, this anime is so smooth. I thought the animation was done very well. If you compare it to some other animes like Oni Eye and whatnot, you can tell a big difference. This anime is done very smoothly. It transitions well. It's easy. It's not. I don't want to put it this way. It's like easy on the eyes, so to say, because it's something very easy to get into and watch, and it's very smooth, and the music is very well. Animation, I give an 8.7. Music, I give an 8.8, because music-wise, it's so like the music really fits the mood of the scene. If it's really like a depressing scene or something like that, you hear the music, you hear like the dark piano sounds, and it it really gets to you because you feel the emotion in the scene. I really love that because it sets the mood for everything. And for overall rating of this anime, I give it a 9.3. I think the anime is a great anime. It is a little weird. It's a bro-con, cis-con kind of anime. If you're not into that, obviously you're not going to watch it. But I think the anime itself is very good, and it's very fun. It's very easy to get into. This is something you can sit down and watch 5 to 10 episodes easy, whereas something like Oni Eye or something I've had trouble watching, Raycon, I can only watch like 1 or 2 episodes at a time. It's very far in between that I watch an episode. But this is something you can just sit down and really get into. So, yeah. Anyway, though, overall, 9.3. Highly recommend it. Something I hold up there was like something like Eat a Kiss, which is a very awesome romance anime that I did a review on like almost a year ago or something. But, yeah. Anywho, I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, share my video. It does help me out as a small YouTuber, and I will catch you guys later.